Alright everyone, welcome to stream. Today we're going to be going and making some progress on some story missions. And I hope to clear out planet Mercury and make my way to Mars. And by the way, I did do the mastery rank test for the past 2 days. Obviously a success. I actually completed them because I chose the Red Veil as my syndicate. Just as a quick refresher of the Red Veil for people who don't know. There's a weapon that I wanted to get my hands on that I've seen some pretty wild clips from top tier creators, from my opinion. And it is called the Rakta Dark Dagger. Besides the fact that this thing looks cool, it also has 30% in status, and it has a unique trait, which is really cool, and it can spread radiation to everything around it, which I think is really cool. So in that case, that's the reason why I went with Red Veil. On another note, I'm also working on getting the Rhino pieces. I've already gotten all the pieces from the Jackal, went and farmed that, and I'm building the Heat Sword and the dual Heat Swords. That's the reason right now, because I'm trying to get some mastery fodder. I need another Morphic for the Burst on, but that's beside the point. Alright. Getting an invitation? Who exactly is a leader? Agent Venus. Oh, that's a bounty on there. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I have stuff to do. Alright. So first things first, we're gonna do the Once Awake quest, which, if I'm not mistaken, this is what introduces the Infested as a denomination in the game.
Tenno, we have intercepted an alarming transmission. The Grineer have obtained samples of the infestation that...
Yep. Basically, they're another big bad. Essentially, they're just living biomass, which is pretty interesting. And they're biological weapons that essentially work off of a hive mind, which I think is pretty cool. But regardless, time to go in, time to figure out what we can do.
I've identified several vulnerable data consoles on this base. Find them and hack in.
Okay.
We need to know the nature of their new bioweapon.
The Tenno! Keep them away from the specimens!
Destroy them! Dr. Tengus demands absolute secrecy!
Basically, they're just trying to come up with
My scans are not
because
detecting
just like
any
every
known
bad horror
biochemical
movie
agents.
plot,
What are they doing
they mess
down
with things
here?
they shouldn't mess with, and then they suffer the consequences of their own actions.
What do we do?
I did replace the bow that I was using with the Voltor. Really good rifle, really good. And this sword skin was from that 1999 as well. I really enjoyed it. And I also upgraded my pistol to a
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
This game so far is the amount of endo I get. It's mainly because I haven't unlocked the hunts yet where I can go and actually hunt down the Iotans. But regardless of that, today I plan on doing the Once Awake quest, and as well as doing the Saya's Vigil quest, so that I can be able to actually...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
How do I put this? So I can actually get...
Alarms! Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
Oh, did I actually do Cetus and found
Data integrity verified.
to attain
Retrieval
Gara
was successful.
and Revenant at some point. I honestly think that Gara and Revenant are two really cool frames, despite the fact that Revenant is very... How do I say this? I think he's overrated. I mean, he's got a really great skill, but his kit could be so much more than just living forever. That's a new type of vest. I haven't seen that one. That's definitely something.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now,
Ooh,
the enemy
do that.
will start destroying data.
Okay, so this one typically just got this. Like, yep, crap. Ah, I see. Actually, this is what. Alright, let's do this. Alright.
Excellent work. A clean
Nice.
extraction with no alarms.
Who released the specimens?
They're out! What's going on?
Stop the infested! Forget the Tenno!
The
I wish I
Grenier's
could know who's the
biosafety
one who
protocols are
actually allowed
severely
them to
lacking.
escape.
Their reckless experiments pose a great threat to the entire system. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms
There we go.
now, the enemy will start destroying data.
In that case, it's just a week.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Who let them out? Was it Tengus?
Tengus did this. I know he did.
Someone released these creatures on purpose. They want them to destroy you.
Might I actually been him? What exactly are you allowed to escape? I swear, it's like the dumbest thing. Wiped out. They have the power to do so. Should have just done it. Well, Ben, trying to benefit. Ah, nice. But too bad. Excalibur, but I hate how squishy he is. And by the
Mission
way, the new
complete.
background behind
Excellent
the
work,
picture
Tenno.
model is mainly just because I got tired of putting the green screen back there. I was putting the green screen back there because it was able to blend in things in the earlier parts of my videos, but for whatever reason, it just stopped doing it.
Tenno, we have an emergency situation developing. It's more infested. Get to the node I've marked on your navigation console.
Alright. Before I forget, I'm gonna go to this. Where is Rhino? There he is. There's the stocky boy. I don't have the money to actually do that. Oh, that sucks. Need to go farm some defense missions. Ooh, Lord Valis is doing this. So maybe I can get a team together and do that later. Get those mods and the Opticore Vandal.
This Grineer ship tried to flee the infestation, but was quickly overrun. Exterminate everything on board before it reaches a more populated sector.
Have its laser be viral. It already has a
They may have
unique
thought they
trait
could toy
that
around with
allows
the
it to
infested,
be
but they are quickly
20%
learning how wrong they were.
20% cold in nature. So it'll spread cold and fire onto the enemies. Which I think is really cool until I get something that's better, like maybe a multiplier, I think is what it's called.
The infestation predates the Orokin era, with records of outbreaks dating back to before the Radiation Wars. We must prevent a new outbreak.
Hack the main mod for the shotgun.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright. Molten Impact. That's the mod that I've been waiting for. This will be able to allow me to put fire onto the sword.
I must say, these infested are very worrisome.
Wait. Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot I got
The Lotus would
corrosive
like you to
acid.
install that
It's
mod
actually
as
kinda
soon
fun.
as...
Now!
Whatever. Going to put Molten Impact on here over Reach, and I guess I can take the sword's Fury down a bit. With Molten Impact. So Heat Viral for the sword. That looks incredibly cool. Alright. Now, let's go and do the last part of this mission, I think. Oh, I guess I got a companion who's also doing this. Rank 2, Excalibur 0, Voltor 0. Ah, he spends plat.
We are going to attempt to use a cascade bomb to destroy all traces of infested here. The bomb will take time to arm. Protect it until it's ready for detonation.
Voltor behind though. Okay, so just got the Voltor. And he's learning.
bomb goes off, a wave of void energy will tear through the complex, ripping the life force from all organic matter, but leaving the structure intact. It's our only chance to stop this forge before it starts.
Too bad that this amounts to basically nothing.
The bomb is almost armed. You just have to hold out a little bit longer.
Alright. I changed this from 5 waves to 3 ways. I feel like what it is that they increase the number of enemies, but reduce the number of waves. That way so make it more fast-paced.
Is armed. I'm extracting you now. Good job, Tenno. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
You see, I just feel like 15 endo is just way too small. I mean, it's a very, very rare drop rate. But that's just my opinion.
Tenno.
You're telling me I could have just gotten the heat sword from this? It's aggravating to think about. But alright. Whatever. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and craft the burst stun for the mastery fodder. Alright. Now. Going back to this. I can do the Mars junction. Get the void relic segment, which is actually really important because I want to be able to run relics and start actually earning some platinum. So I'll do this, the Mars junction, and then I'll go do Sia's Vigil. And we'll see where we are at the end of all of that.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Nice. What the? Why can't I pick it up? No. Let's say. Nice.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Using that skill, the radial javelin, because of the fact that it's effective at this level. Since the enemies are so weak, it doesn't.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Stuff along progress.
Area completed. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy
Cross
resistance. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grineer. Terminal spotted.
The build that I've seen every
Upload
other
me
cross.
and prepare to defend.
Because
I'm in,
otherwise we
Tenno.
all have the
This will take a
ability
moment.
to Nice.
We are finished here.
Has an upgraded
Stay
variant
focused.
in the
There's a
new
heavy
stuff,
unit
the,
approaching.
That stuff bad.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
I will be putting out another stream tomorrow.
Gotta get to see anything.
Another job well executed.
Alright. Now, let's go to Mars Junction. Get access to that relic segment. And then I can start running the relics. Look this way. Just Exalted Blade just makes this a joke. But before that, I'm gonna go do Saya's bit.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever.
Wait, did I just get the
Operator,
Fragor for free?
is that a void relic segment?
Are you broken, Ordis? You were about to say the same voice line twice. Okay. There we go. Now.
Void
they're
relics.
up
What a baffling concept.
there. Okay.
Ordis will try to understand void relics again.
Okay.
They say the contents of a relic are simultaneously this thing, or this thing, or this thing, but also that thing, and certainly never just one thing. That is, until it's exposed to a void fissure. And at that point, all the possibilities collapse, each one
Right.
falling away until the relic cracks open and exposes one singular thing. Then, against all tenets of logic, that thing becomes the only thing the relic ever contained.
Good.
What a load of...
Ordis prefers known quantities. Thank you very much.
clearly this is not made for Ortis. Alright. I think... might as well go ahead and put damage as well, and then... let's see. No melee stuff like that. I need the crit chance mod for melee. I think what I'll do is I'll make a... Hold.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
No, we'll do heat. Alright.
You have new.
Yes, I know. Actually, I think I might be able to do the Heart of Deimos today too, which is great because then I can have all 3 open worlds and I can actually farm them off time. Welcome to the Bard.